Our founder, Edgar Helms, one of our really driving quotes from him is, "Friends of Goodwill, be dissatisfied until every person with a disability or a handicap is able to reach their full potential." Well, we don't use the word handicap anymore, but I would say that that philosophy lives on in Goodwill, as demonstrated here in Lorain County. But I would say it differently. Friends of Goodwill, be dissatisfied with the status quo, because the status quo will get us nowhere. And just being dissatisfied with that status quo, I see every day. Every day when I visit a Goodwill and I see how they put people first. Across the board, people first. How Goodwills live with the passion and that Goodwill burn, and how Goodwills innovate. And innovation isn't the creation of the next iPhone. It's the creation of the next idea. The next idea to serve that next person who's knocking on your door, who needs a hand up, not a hand out. And then the ability to take that idea and turn it into reality. And that's what Goodwill does every day. Translates the idea, the innovative idea, and turns it into a practical solution. And Goodwills collaborate. Goodwills across the country have relationships with 100,000 businesses. We place 170,000 people into employment across this country. And so if you're a business owner and you're looking for talent, open your mind to the human potential and work with Goodwill to know what's out there and what's available when you're looking for a workforce to help you take it to the next level. Because collaboration is a core attribute of what Goodwill is about. But we got to think differently every day. And so let me close with the story I like to tell that I think demonstrates thinking differently in a way that means the most to me. My wife Tammy and I have 3 kids. My youngest is 11, and my youngest son is 11. My daughter is 14, and my son Thomas is 16. Well, I think he's my son because when he turned 13, aliens may have taken him and left me with somebody else. But he is, and he's a pretty good kid. But he loved baseball when he was a kid. Baseball, baseball, baseball. He was 7 or 8, in the beginning days of Little League, and we were in the backyard, and he had his ball in his bat, and he said, "Dad," he said, "watch this, I am the world's greatest hitter." And he throws the ball in the air, and he swung with all of his might, and I hear him yell, "Strike 1, Daddy." And he picks the ball up again, and I can feel his determination, his concentration, and his grip on the ball. He throws it in the air, he swings, whiff. I thought I was going to hear a window crash. He yells, "Strike 2, Daddy." 3rd time's a charm. I know I'm going to hear the window break. He throws the ball up with a grunt. He swings, and he missed. He said, "Strike 3, Daddy. I'm the world's greatest pitcher, too." And I think we got to think differently about who we are and how we do things, just like Bob did. He had an organization that was fully focused on industrial contracts, 100%. And now, though he still has great capabilities in that space, has 6 retail stores, is throughout Lorain County, is going to soon be opening his 6th retail store. I'm always wanting Bob to think a little differently. Has outreach throughout the community, brings new programs to the community, and does things differently, while at the same time serving the same powerful mission with excellence. So I challenge all of us to kick it up a notch, to think differently, to keep with it. Have that stick-to-itiveness. And I know that your community is challenged with employment right now. I know that the world here is changing. So I'll close with a Winston Churchill speech. It's a whole other speech I'm going to give. It's my favorite one. But Winston Churchill was he was way after World War II. He was the hero, and he was speaking to the prep school that he went to before college. And he was, I don't know, 80 years old, and he walks up to the lectern, and he takes his hat off and puts it on the lectern, and he pulls that big cigar out of his mouth, and he looks intensely into the eyes of this young group of men. And he said, "Never give up, never give up, never give up." Put his hat on, put his cigar in his mouth, and he walked off the stage. It's the most famous speech he ever gave, and most repeated speech that he's ever given. So never give up. Don't give up on yourselves. Don't give up on the people in this community. Think differently and kick it up a notch. And I know, like the Goodwill here in Lorain, the entire community with the work of the Rotary and the Rotarians, will kick it up a notch and take this county to new places. So thank you very much. It was a pleasure being with you today.
I think we've got a couple minutes for questions. If you want to ask Jim a question, just...
It's all fair game.
Well, there's a flood of hands out there, Jim.
I heard him. Strike three.
I'm also the world's greatest pitch man, Jim. Thank you.
Well, Jim,
All right.
it was our pleasure to have you here
Thank
with
you very
Rotary, and in your honor, what we'd like to do is we do with all of our guest speakers is we're going to make a donation to Rotary International Shelter Box Program, which is a program that helps us provide supplies and shelter for those throughout the world that are in danger due to natural disasters.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.